Okay, everyone, I'm going to do a series of videos on linear quadratic systems, and this is really IM3 right now, although we will be doing a little bit of this in IM2 by Christmas time. Let's get started. So here we have a typical linear quadratic system. If you look at this first equation right there, guys, that you will soon recognize as a circle if you already don't know. And this right here is a line, which you guys should know, i.e. y equals mx plus b, right? But anyways, how would you solve a system like this? And we're going to do it what we call using substitution, using algebra. Here's how it's done. If you agree with me, look at the second equation, that y equals 3/4 x. Couldn't we substitute it in for the other y? And let's see what we get. We'll have x squared there plus the y squared, guys, is now 3/4 x squared equals 25. Okay? Now, by substituting in the 3/4 x, guys, notice how I use parentheses. As I keep teaching you guys in my class, always use parentheses as a habit, because it does help you see things more clearly. Okay? Well, anyways, let's see what we can do now. Well, I know this x squared right here. I'm going to leave it as x squared, okay? But this right here, I know I can square as well. I know that 3 squared is 9. I know that 4 squared is 16. In other words, 3/4 times 3/4 is 9/16, right? And of course the x is x squared. So that's all I did right there, okay? Now, let me copy it on a new screen here real quick. So I had x squared plus 9/16 x squared. See, I have an equation, you see, that has only x's in it now, so I can now logically solve for x. So let's see where we go from here. Now, there's a little fraction buster method I always like to teach. Does everyone agree I have only one denominator, that's 16 in my problem, and I don't like that denominator. So watch this, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to times every term, every part, by that common denominator 16. Alright, now let's see what happens. Here I end up with 16x squared plus, here, notice 16 divided by 16 is 1. I'm just left with 9x squared. Oh, that looks so much nicer. Equal, now 25 times 16, if you need to use your calculator, do so, but that's 400. Okay? Again, use your calculator to do that, guys, if you need to. But now, guys, my equation's gotten a lot better. And can't I combine like terms? 16 and 9 is 25x squared. And if that equals 400, I can now divide by 25, right? And x squared equals 400 divided by 25 is 16. And if x squared is 16, we're now going to do a square root on both sides, and x is going to be positive or negative 4. Don't forget, guys, with square roots, we're always going to have a positive and a negative answer. So we have two answers here, plus and minus 4. Now, we're going to put these back into our original equation, okay? Let's come back here, guys. Now, by the way, hopefully you paused or rewound the video if you needed to, but I need some space right here. So let me just clean this up real quick. It won't take me long. And remember, we just figured out that x is plus or minus 4, right? So I'm just going to plug them right into my equation right here, because I know y is 3/4 times 4. Let's use 4 first. And 4 divided by 4 is 1, so y is 3. If we used a negative 4, Again, I'm just going to plug in right there negative 4 instead of positive 4, because again we have two answers here, right? Notice 4 divided by negative 4 is negative 1, so I'm going to get a negative 3. So I hope you agree my two answers are x positive 4, y positive 3, x negative 4, y negative 3. 2 points, right? Two answers, two solutions. Pause the video if you need to. Now guys, what's really important and cool to understand though is, what the heck do those two answers mean? Well, I just so happened to have graphed our linear quadratic system. As you can see, I have the red circle here, right, going around. And I have my line here, the blue line going through the circle like so, right? And if you look carefully enough, guys, notice they cross at 2 points. The line crosses down here with a circle at negative 4, negative 3, and up here at positive 4, positive 3. Right? Guess what? That's exactly what we got here. Right? And that's basically how you solve one of these systems. You substitute one into the other, and from there you're able to solve. Okay, guys? So I hope you watch this video again, maybe multiple times, and study it. Maybe make notes out of it. All right? But anyways, until next time, bye.